Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I got at the Goodwill Outlet bins when I took you thrifting with me the other day. So if you like this kind of content, I would love it if you join me here on my channel where I upload thrifting, decor, and DIY videos. And of course, you can always find me on Instagram at Nicole Northgarden. Here we go. Hello, I hope the thrift along was enjoyable the other day, and now I will show you what I got. I did not organize it in order of what I want to sell or not. I'm not that organized today, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you everything, and I'll tell you if it's something that I'm planning to sell. My total for this Goodwill BINS trip was $17.62. All right, so I got some birthday candles because we use these for family birthdays. And obviously they're not super reusable. Sometimes you can reuse them if you don't let them burn too long, but they're good to have. I got some cookie cutters, boring, I know. There is a craft I'm really planning to do with these if I ever have the time to do it. So I got a Christmas tree, a bell, 2 flowers, and a heart. And you've seen me haul those exact ones before, so. Now, funny story, I met a subscriber at the bins the other day. His name is Clay Ramage, and he watches my videos, and while I was there, he thrifts at the bins as well, and he's a reseller. He's recently retired and is reselling. So I was like, why don't you start a channel? Like, everyone should have a channel. Why not? We all find different stuff, so there's tons of content to be generated. And so he actually went home that day and filmed a haul video, and so he has a channel now. So you should check him out. Clay Ramage. I will try to link his video in my description box below. Hopefully I will remember. But while Clay and I were chatting, he found this, and he asked me if I wanted it because it has a deer on it, and I just love it. I think it's so pretty, and that'll be nice in my winter decor. I probably won't put it on my tree, but it'll be nice on a tray or near my deer collection. You know, I have a flocked deer collection and other deer in that collection, but I thought that was pretty. And thank you, Clay, for finding it. Okay, and I have a whole bag of Christmas goodies. Well, mostly Christmas goodies. I found this. It reminds me of a Putz house. I don't know that it's vintage necessarily, but it certainly is made to look it. So I thought that was really cute, and I'm probably going to set this out for Valentine's Day as well, because I'm making a Valentine's little house. I don't know, I think you heard me mention that, so I'll figure I'll put this one with it. I don't do a ton for Valentine's Day, but I like little touches. I got this actually for September. It's a Hallmark ornament, 2003 Hallmark licensing. It's tin-ish, some kind of metal, and I think it's supposed to have an American flag, but it didn't have it. But I thought this would be really cute for September displays. I do stuff with like books and rulers and things like that in September. Even though my kids are not in elementary school anymore, I still do the decor because it's fun. I got these to use in crafting. They're Wonder Shop, so they're from Target. And I think they're really cute. In particular, I'm thinking I'm going to use this little girl with my Valentine house, because it looks like there's nothing inherently Christmassy about her. She's holding a cupcake. And she's pink and red, and I thought that would be cute in with my little Valentine house. Okay, oh, here we go. I knew I had 2 of these. I got these. They're from Target, but they're poodles, which is totally like 1950s to me, and I'm gonna put them on my vintage ornaments tree, even though they're not vintage. I just think they're cute, and they go with kind of those vintagey colors. And I got several of these little crocheted, I think, wreaths. And I got crocheted booties. And she's new, but she looks like all my little Swedish girl ornaments, you know, with the braids. I thought she was cute, and she'll go on my Christmas tree. I got her, because she's sitting on a cardinal, so she will probably also go on my Christmas tree. I might put her on my vintage tree because of the colors. Like, I have more of these like bright colors on my downstairs tree. But I thought that she was really cute because she's on the cardinal. Okay, I got this. I thought this was pretty, and I'm pretty sure it's older because it was in with something really cool that I'm about to show you, but It's like a hand-painted ornament, and it is vintage. Look at that. It says 1983. I didn't notice that until just now. I thought that was just like a detail, like an embellishment, but it's not. That's the year. So E. Nelson, F. Nelson painted this in 1983. Okay, and also for crafting, I got this little wooden picket fence. These are all the things that like settle down to the bottom of the bin and no one looks at except for me and crafters, because that's where all the good little crafty items are. I'm not going to show them all to you, but I got a ton of bottle brush trees and bushes. And you know, these things are not cheap, so that was a good find. And also, I got this for Easter. Whoops. For Easter crafting. I think it's an Esco. Oh, it's not marked. I lied. I don't know what it is, but it's cute. And I got tons of wooden blocks for my little crafts that I make at Christmas time. So that was all the crafty items organized so that I can just put them away when I'm done filming this haul. I also got this for crafting. They're like the farmhouse beads. I thought they were cool. Okay, now I want to show you the very cool item that I found along with a lot of those Christmas ornaments that I just showed you. Oh my gosh, what? So these are vintage. These are not remakes. I'm not sure if they're from like the 70s or the 60s. They say made in Japan. Well, this one does, so I'm assuming he is too. Two of them, 2 knee hugger elves. I can't even believe it. I have never found any. I saw one time glued to a beer stein in an antique shop, but that's the only one I've ever seen live. So I was really excited to find these. Super excited, and they're so lightweight. I mean, if you try to buy these on eBay, it's ridiculous. I've looked. So I was super happy to find them. Okay, and then along with that, in that same area, I got this little basket. It looks older to me. I don't know. I feel like they don't make cool things like this anymore, but I thought the elves looked cute in there. Not that they'll stay in there necessarily, but they were cute peeking out from that. So, okay, now moving on from the Christmas. I think that was all the Christmas. Yeah. Okay. Then you saw in the video this. It is Happy England pattern, made in England by Johnson Brothers. I love all of these plates, but there are so many patterns and I never pick them up because there's so many patterns. So here's what I decided to do. I'm going to get 1 dinner plate and 1 bread and butter plate whenever I see them. And I'm just gonna form a set of all these Johnson Brother cream background with the, I think they say all decoration is under the glaze, detergent and acid resistant, blah, blah, blah. So all the ones that look like this, I'm going to get 1 of all the different patterns that I've come across, and then just have a little set of 1 of each, because I really, really like Johnson Brothers. Like, I'm really enjoying the Johnson Brothers plates, but how many sets of dishes can I have? So I'll just get 1, and then I will have the pattern. So I thought that would be cool. I kind of got that idea from Jamie from Border Bananas. I think she does it with Corning mugs or Corelle mugs or Pyrex mugs. I always forget which it is, but she gets 1 instead of buying a whole set of mugs. This way she can just enjoy the pattern. So I think that's a great idea, and that's what I'm gonna do with the Johnson Brothers plates. Okay, now let's see, move on to this bag. All right, you saw in the thrift with me, I came across a little treasure trove. Found some good things, friends. Okay. All right, I found this little teacup. My mother's favorite flower. For anyone who's new here, my mom passed away when I was 19. So things that remind me of her are very, are always special to me. And my mother loved sunflowers. So I thought that this would be pretty to have in the fall, like in the late summer and the fall. I could put it under my cloche or in my little display, which you'll see in my home tour. I'm doing a home tour on Tuesday, by the way. And so I thought that that would be pretty. So I'm going to be picking up little teacups with different flowers for different seasons so that I can change out that display, because I think that's a cool way to use just 1 or 2 little teacups and you don't need to have a whole set. And this is Queen Anne Bone China, England. There's the mark. So that's what that's for. Oh, okay. This I am going to sell. I think it's not shipped or anything. It is a federal, it's a federal glass. If you can see the little mark. And it's from Opryland, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And so I've done well with souvenirs. I think I've told you that, with vintage souvenirs. So I'm gonna list that and see if anybody wants it. If not, I'm sure my son will like it because he's funny like that. He likes different kinds of drinkware. Okay, I also am going to list these. They are frog playing cards, Budweiser, 1996. I think they're so funny. It is a complete deck. They've obviously been played with, but I thought if anyone's a collector of these, I thought maybe that would be cool for someone who collects Budweiser cards. You know, there's collectors of everything in the world. All right, and also to sell while I'm on it, I got these two plates. This says Moore's Dog 1972, which I looked up, and it says on the back Mother's Day, Royal Copenhagen, Denmark. I think there's like initials on it maybe, I'm not sure. But I thought that was really pretty. And it's not too heavy, it won't be too bad to ship it. And then I got this Christmas plate. And this also says Royal Copenhagen, Denmark, Osterland. In the Desert is the name of the plate. And it's basically the three wise men traveling to the Christ child, and there's the star. So I think that's kind of cool for Christmas time. So those two I'm going to list in my Etsy shop. All right. And trying to keep all the things I'm going to list. We're expecting a snowstorm. I'm filming this on Friday. We're expecting a snowstorm anytime now. And so I'm going to do some Etsy listings while I'm home and stranded. So, okay, I got this, and it is stainless. It says product of Japan, international. What does that word say? International, I cannot read it. Decorator, I think, stainless, 18.8. So it's a really nice stainless bowl, and I think it's just useful for serving. And since we know it's stainless, it's safe to put food in. And it's really heavy, and it has this pretty embellishment. I've never seen a bowl like this with, like, you know, that kind of embellishment on it. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that's what that will be for. And I also found a lusterware plate. Very pretty. It's got a person, it's got water and a tree and a camel and a person, and it will look lovely in my collection. And then I got this for my daughter. She, we went thrifting in Mankato a few days ago. Actually, I'm posting a video of that this coming week. And while we were out, she admired some vintage mirrors that we kept seeing. So, oops, sorry. I got her this one. I thought she would like that. So that is for my daughter, Molly. She's one of the ones that's away at school. And then, you had to know I grabbed this. The bomb diggity of the trip. Holy cow. It was just sitting on, oh, and there's something in it, I forgot. It was just sitting on top of the bin, wrapped in paper. Like, people are so polite at my bins. Like, they don't chuck things, they don't unwrap stuff. They just look at it and move on. They're just very nice people that go to the bins that I go to. So, it was just sitting there on top, waiting for someone who was interested in it. Oh my goodness. It's in fantastic shape. I am not selling this. It has its lid. I absolutely love this pattern. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked it up yet. It is worn off on this one side, but this side is complete. But there's not a lot of scratching or anything. There's not like grease stains, so it's in good shape except for the transfer that's, you know, coming off a little bit. So I love that, and it should have been 39 cents, but the one cashier that insists that unless it's a plate you eat off of or a glass that you drink from, he has to weigh it, which is not the policy, but that's how he does it, okay? And so he made me weigh it, and I think I paid like $2. Who cares? You know, I mean, for a beautiful vintage piece of Pyrex, that's a fine price anyway. So I wasn't too worried about it. It wasn't amazing, 39 cents, but that's fine. And then what's in it are all of these little, from the 1970s, they are marked Hot Wheels, 1975, 1977, and they're all these muscle cars. And these I'll probably stick on my eBay. There's a Ferrari and Turbo. So I thought, well, if anyone collects these sort of things, they might want them. If not, I really didn't pay much for them, and I'll like send them to my nephews or something. So, and there's 2 airplanes. This one and that one. Okay, if it looks like things have changed position, I almost forgot a bag of stuff. So, also from the same haul, I picked up these 2 boxes, and originally I was thinking I would sell them, but it looks like maybe one was repaired. So this is a Shafford design, definitely vintage, napkin rings, Dove napkin rings. These are not broken. They're really cute, actually. I'm not sure they were ever used. And I think they're really adorable, but this one does have an imperfection. It's not broken, but it looks like when they made it, it had an imperfection. I don't know if you can see that little, let me get there's like a little slice. It's not a crack. It's just, it feels like it was like that when they made it. So that was the issue with those. I think I could still sell them and just say like, I think when they made them, there was an error. However, then I got also these, which are really cute, the place card holders. Same company, and I think it's this one. Looks like maybe it was repaired. I can't tell though. It looks like, or like it was not done well, because it doesn't look broken on the back, so I don't see any evidence of a crack there. But maybe again it was just a flaw when they did the pottery, because here it looks like, is it cracked, you know, or it didn't maybe when it was fired, it didn't, something happened. I don't know. And you can see like it gets narrower there. So, but it's not loose or anything. I don't know. I really can't tell. But anyway, regardless, if I do decide to sell them, I would just disclose that and I would sell them all as a set. But I am going to use these in my Valentine. I'm doing a Valentine tablescape collaboration with some ladies. And I thought little love doves would be very cute because it's supposed to be a table for 2. A little bit of romance. So I thought love doves, you know, but that'd be cute. So, and then I'll decide about selling them or not. They're already used, so if I use them in a tablescape, that's just fine. So I got those. I picked up this little egg. I think it's so cute. And it just says, since 1985, Nestler. Nestler? Isn't it Nestle? I don't know. Kind of strange. But I got it because it's durable, and I'll just use that in my Easter decor. Now you saw, I picked this up. I love this. It is a Homer Laughlin plate in that white and cream. It looks like the other stuff I've been picking up lately. I think it's so pretty. And right after I found that, I found this, which was the lid. And I knew, I was like, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I love this detail on the lid. And I was like, the bottom of it has to be here somewhere because this was nicely wrapped. So I just kept looking and I did find it. It was a little broken though, unfortunately. However, I don't know that it broke in the bins because the pieces were with it, like inside it. Unless it broke at the bins and the person was like, oh, here's the pieces if you want to fix it. So I think I have all the pieces. I'm not certain. Yeah, I definitely have the handle pieces. And then I have this big chip. So I'm going to go ahead and fix it because I'm just going to keep it for myself because I've been picking up these pieces because I think they're so pretty. So that's okay that it's broken. I was happy to rescue it before it was like too broken to be fixed. I got these to sell and they're not vintage, so I'll put them on eBay, and they're just edamame chopstick rests, but they're from Williams-Sonoma 2006. So I thought, well, sure, why not? People like Williams-Sonoma stuff. And I picked up this white doily, and I picked up this. I It's just a single little cabbage salt shaker, and I think this is going to be adorable in some kind of craft or assemblage or display for Easter time with a bunny and a cabbage. It's going to be so cute. Okay. And I think that that is all that I have to show you. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I found when I went to the Goodwill Outlet bins. If you like this kind of content, I post a thrift haul and a BINS haul every week, and also a DIY and then a few decor videos monthly. So if you like that, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you join me here. And if you hit the bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And of course, you can always find me on Instagram at Nicole Northgarden. Thanks for watching.